Down here with peaches and cream and other things.
Maybe not, and
moldy
other things not.
cheese.
Jeez. 2 times for Solars. Too bad. 2 times? Yeah. Excuse me. Having 2 times going this way. Apple the pie, I surely did. Oh yeah, baby. Don't you shush me. Bullshit. Cloud down, don't you? No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh! Don't you dare. That ain't scare me. That don't scare me either. I told you, no callback. I mean it. Huh. Good luck. Yeah, really. Sure. Low level Vikings, wherever they're called. Monkeys. Monkeys. Flying monkeys is what they are. Mung beans. No. Nuns just wanted to have man buns. They just wanted to. They just wanted to. They did. Skanky. Sacagawea air. Gardener's underwear. Ina Garden's underwear. Everywhere. She ain't gonna be happy. She makes good food too. Don't piss her off. It's on Monk Island. Monk Island. Way down there. Monk. Pieces. What are you doing? Frank's beans. Fun party. Fun party. Frank's beans. Frank's beans. Fun party. Only Saugazoo. Only Fun party. Saugazoo. Fun party. Fun party. Pop, 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 Mary Poppers. Queen of the Wild Frontier. What's up, Batavia? Down from Byron Brown. Probably. Highly suspect. Highly suspect. Highly suspect. I did. Indeed. Suspected highly. Probably. I mean, probably. I don't know. No. I've been wrong. That's true. It's very true. That's about the only thing that's true about that, though. Oh,
Special.
I don't think so. Cheech my chong. Cheech my chong. Cheech my chong. Go Bruce Ray. Guys, be careful. They're in the States. I'll give them a warning. Remember, guys. Remember? 420? Remember? Double. Thanks, folks. Go Beer Store. Hey. Not Beer Store BC. Even if I don't like them that much, they're from the United States too, but it says world domination only savages, huh? Well, they must not like capitalism. Too bad. Hanky wanky.
Done. Enjoy.
Hanky wanky.
Deep under the sink.
Deep in the pussy's garden, octopusy garden.
I know.
Over there.
I know.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Virginia ham. Hold on. Never mind. It didn't work out. Never mind. I had a different idea. Never mind.
Grape nuts. Like some
Grape nuts.
Crunchy.
You like nuts, crunchy nuts? And other stuff too. Joy got mutts. It has mutts. This SPC has mutts. Smutty mutts. Smutty.
Oh my. Behind this guy.
They're slinky.
We go. Whoa.
Double?
Come on, Virginia ham. There we go.
Very Virginia ham.
Wait a minute. Tell me.
Hey, Sacagawea. Many things were in the air. More.
More. More than that. More than even that. More than this. Huh. Put a figure, right? Put a figure. Go figure. Figures. Figures. Got trigger finger, powder finger. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yes, we do. Yep.
Finger, powder finger.
Shit things. Champions.
Chicken fingers.
Champion stuff for years now, like, you know. He's good for Kmart. No, I paid top dollar for it. I mean, it's hysterical.
Top dollar champions.
Every time my dog is like,
Top dollar champions.
no,
Get your champion gear going.
I'd be like, go to Kmart. I went through the way. I was grateful to have
Yo, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
That's not.
Deal, don't burn me.
Anyways, fun. Anyway, lady.
Leave my dog shut up past that.
You take clothes on and take it late. They need you late.
You little
Yeah, man.
lips smacking watermelon arches.
Yeah. Hearing out. That's it.
Hey, you ain't. We got floats on here. Come on. You ain't. Come on.
Eat.
Daddy, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. Give me an answer in the morning.
Oh, that's what I said. Thank you. Those sex with God, listen.
No.
Look what we got here. All right, come on. On here. Oh, I see. Very good.
Oh.
Hopping in.
You got your blue.
Up and away, hanky wanky. You know, beautiful. We all float down here. Oh, 20.
It's in Phoenix.
No.
On my way down.
I got the speed. My daddy got the speed. I'll go hanky wanky.
Oh.
Little tasting. There's something in the crowd.
You can get you can get what you want. You got last
Sir Chuchalot. Typical.
Yeah, you're paranoid. Locked out on my phone. Sharp milk teeth. Milk teeth. Brains afraid of being
That's what I heard. Apple juice, pear juice. Paul McCartney was too a vegan, and he probably drank juice. He was a beetle. He drank beetle juice. I know. Rubens.
He was vegan.
Rubens, the Eagle House are great. And Williamsville, hell yes, they are great. Hey, bring my game back. There you go. That's what I mean.
Everywhere.
I know what you were thinking about. Everywhere, the underwear. She was misleading.
Jesus,
Dun-dun-dun. Her mind could not be rented.
You don't think they really
Morning wood tented.
right?
Humble but discontent.
I know it.
Changes will be permanent. Olivia in the government.
Connection. Tunnel. Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Man.
Leonardo Patrick, my fellow rat fuzz. $2,700. $2,700. Leonardo.
Take that into
Oh,
consideration.
you're gonna hear tears in heaven, all right. There's gonna be tears in heaven, all right.
Not my fault.
No, if you saw me in heaven, well, you're going to see me in purgatory one way or another because you're Roman Catholic and I know you're coming, or Protestant. You're coming down the tube. St. Peter pulls the chain. Don't be surprised. You're like, holy shit, you're here too? I'm like, yeah, I'm everywhere. Like Chicken Man, he's everywhere. So wash your heads and say your prayers. I know you were sitting on a porch swinging on Maccoon Avenue, blowing up bad boom balloons all day. Christ. Subway's not a good way for a cockroach to go down or a good man.
Keep an eye on it.
Probably.
Throw rocks.
Yeah, if we could throw rocks, we would all be stonings. Bob Dylan even said everyone must get stoned. Said it. If you were the first one to send kids to stone, so I stoned the living shit out of myself, and I had to go to the emergency room afterwards because I was pretty bloodied up. And they said who did it, and I was like, I couldn't tell them. You know what I'm saying?
The
Dun, 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 dun. They stalling you when you're at the breakfast table. They stalling you when you go to Tim Hortons. They stole you when Duncan's Moist and Vulnerable. He was a sole proprietor. And when Timmy Ho stuck up behind them, though, that's how we have Dunkin' Donut holes. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Who's laughing like that? I heard you. That's wrong. That's very wrong. Morally bankrupt. On the casino underwear. Lots of casinos. Patterned autographed underwear. Suddenly they call them the aliens. Probably even had her underwear. It'd be faster to take the aliens to the rush counter. Probably couldn't. The way I'm conflicted about it now.
I knew that.
Doo 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 dun 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 dun.
There's an obscene implied there. I wonder.
Okay.
Hey, roll your hose. They work hard for them, and they better keep their hose.
Hose? Oh, I know about hose. You're not even hose. So, me and hose go way back. There are a lot of garden hoses out there. I tell you, there's a lot of type of garden hoses.
There's an obscene implied there. I wonder. Huh.
Yeah, it makes me ponder the taste of the beat and done. Yeah, the beat and done. Tanawanda. And done drove a car truck round. Come in, no real. He don't drive the car truck round. Come in, no real, for real, no more. He bought an evil EV4. Don't blame me, call for it. J.G. Wentworth, because he's probably sleeping.
And
Just
they
saying.
better treat those hoses right.
Yeah, treat the hose right.
Or Lowe's and return it.
You gotta take care of your hose.
$29.95
You gotta take really good care of your hose. Some hoses require a lot of maintenance.
Shoot.
Some,
That's no way.
you just bag them up and
Those hoses are something else.
throw them away.
If you.
But, I mean, really? I mean, really. The hose only knew. I don't know when it was. The hose only
I have
knew.
faith.
If they only knew what they could have known.
I have faith.
It would have been different probably for them.
Chicken, they don't do that. I go look sometimes.
The way the hoes are often wandering. The way they often wander away. When you look to go water your tomatoes, plants, and other things, they say,
Distributor.
hose ain't even there in the most peculiar way. He ain't there. Warren Brown getting down from Batavia down. Wants to be mayor again. Who could that be? Getting down from Batavia down. It was not Byron Brown. If it was not Byron Brown, then who was it? Who the hell was it? Was it Candy Cane goes, oh my God, grab her by the ankles. Swings at the pole barn again.
Eastward bound antelope.
Pineapple, El
Down near
Paso.
Wyoming Zoo. Or it was Wyoming County. How different
Wyoming
does it
County
make you?
Fair. Is there even a Wyoming County
cigarette.
Fair? I don't know about that. They got Attica there.
When he found out he was out of cigarettes, he had to have
Don
a chew.
Valley was never the same after that day. When they ate the tater tots. Or was it the way they flung him at her? And they saw her body rot.
Strolls
And they messed up on the concert.
Strung out
Shouldn't have messed it up on the concert night, strung out from the cold.
from the corn.
Whoa.
There was a lot of corn pone. You floated in the water.
A lot of corn pone, they
And
say.
you got a corn
You
pone.
would say she had a
It's a
corn
pony,
fetish.
corn.
Oh, gee, shot corn, red corn, they say. Corn, called John, don't call Joe, Chief John Red Corn, they say. That's what they say. Nancy got a corn. There. Chief John Red Corn. Chief John Red Corn. That's what they
Corny
say.
Pony
She
corn.
is, give me a child.
My name is Okra. I'm
Ciao, 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 ciao. My name is Okra. Okra, never the same after that corn falling. That corn falling never made her okra. Never tasted the same. Whatever. Yeah, I agree. We are getting more than half of the Raptors. More than a feeling. We're getting more than half the Raptors games. They owe it to us anyway. Sure they do.
Friends and beans!
No. Friend Barney saw it, because only Friend Barney.
Friends and beans!
Those holes were carpet money, I tell you.
Friend Barney.
But in waste.
Friends and beans!
Friend Barney saw it, though.
Friends and beans!
Cut it out, guys. Cut it out.
Cut
Cut shit. There's lots of hoes. Cluster of hoes.
Something like that.
Yeah, at Lowe's and Home Depot's.
Crib.
They got hose. They got hose. Huh. Even Craig Lou Rosary's got a hose to water the roses that grows up to her toesies, straight to her nosies. Straight up to her nose.
No.
Craig
Hell no.
Rosary does not sell rosaries. She only sells roses that grow up to her nose. Right
Yeah,
up
but
to
I
her
don't
nose to her toes is straight up
Crackhead.
to her nose. The only reason she
regular
needs a
head.
crack later, don't you know? She cook crackers in the morning. What do you care? Go to Panos.
And
Maybe it's not even open anymore for you. Probably not. Typical. Chill, man.
You think?
Wow. You could have got baked like the rest of us. You just had to get deep fried. You just had to get deep fried.
Man, ain't just
She
good.
did it again.
And the meatball haze.
And in the ham. She slammed the ham in the most peculiar way. Whoops. She did it again. Angry beaver head. Granny Pants Fever Dirt.
Window painter.
Probably.
Window painter.
Doing many window panes, huh? Figures. Typical. I would rank it as typical.
And much nice.
Beaner behavior.
I got my puppy much.
Lauren Gravo, you touch my puppy the vampire slayer, I'll beat your ass. Shut up, Dale. Shut up. Tell your game.
A little bit more blinding, but never mind about that.
I don't know what you're doing there, Dale. That ain't right, Dale. You told my kid about 420, Dale. I ain't gonna mean to. It slipped out, you know how it slips out sometimes when you're... Well, that's different, but... Well, sometimes...
Monday Warrior.
Yeah, but other times... But sometimes, yeah, right. That one. Yeah. That one.
Remind
That
you
one.
of up there to rent.
No, there's nothing to rent. Olivia Chow, face the corner now. Dun, face the consequences. Dun,
Right turn.
Hit her where it counts. Consequences. Upside down you turn.
Boris. Or what did I say?
There was no stately car.
Or does.
We looked for her helicopter. She used to drive around in a baby stroller. Had a mounted thing. It was an electric engine run by a nuclear portable machine. Where'd you get it from? Probably North Korea, who knows? Anything's possible. Pickering or Ajax. I don't know. Smell the country air. Edward's room. Cut it out, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Hang the broom. Stop it, you guys. Sorry, buddy. Stop it. Stop it.
It's stiff.
Big stiff witch's broom. Ah, the witch's broom. You know you want to ride it. You know you do.
Hey, where y'all been in?
Yeah, where the hell is it? Where the hell is Lieutenant Dan? Damn it. Where the hell's Lieutenant Dan? Guys, this is bullshit.
Right.
I call bullshit
Right.
developers.
Right.
That ain't very ain't right. Can't write this out right.
Ground control basing.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Could have been me. Never mind. It's not my fault, probably.
Sky rockets in flight.
Sky
Oh,
rockets
after
after toasting lights.
Come on, how are they doing?
Many light delights in the delight. Lights of delight. Many delights. There were afternoon delights.
But that's the basic fact. Let me show you how it's going to hurt. Little cow, the bag of our contour is not receding. Annoying, it's coming through the front door now. You can feel it in your kidneys now. You feel it in your stomach, every other place. It wouldn't matter anyhow. Oh, little cow, don't burn the light. Here's something. So fix this in.
Don't go beer store.
Even the car
Easy. Relax. Just go to beer store. Hey.
Some petty stuff.
Go to beer store A. Don't go to beer store BC.
Forget about it,
Really, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let them, they're slick, man. Don't let them trick you. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Oh, it's only maple syrup to me, right? She's always covered in maple syrup. Drives on a hot girl's wiener at night. Probably flies by firelight. Like a flying monkey out of that movie. You see the mayor. Guess what? The we pull back the curtain. We see. Fix it down Bailey Parkway, Olivia. Some said, show me where it hurts. Show me where it hurts. I'll show you where it hurts, baby. You'll find out. Oh, you'll ride the witch's broom.
Yeah.
In another way. In another time forgotten space. It'll feel like it for a week. Guarantee it. I'll make sure. We deliver. Oh, pizza. Hey. Probably. Why not? If it makes her happy, who can I deny her of that?
I become a cinnamon bun.
I have become a cinnamon bun. Oh my God. We're getting half the Raptors games. More than half of that. Tell me how that hurts. Don't believe me, do you? Watch what happens. You're gonna be pissed. Just the basic facts. I'll show you how it's gonna hurt, believe me. Don't you worry. Thick. Thick as a brick.
More than a feeling.
Yeah, more than a feeling. We're getting all them Raptors games, maybe all of them. Who knows? It's just a day. There was then and now and later was a candy done. Day is night to her, night is day. Soon as I get in the station wagon, I start that car and it begins to roar. The wood panels fell off. She fell out the back door. It's not my fault. On the Don Valley Parkway. Don Valley Parkway. It was more than a feeling. I bet it was. On the Don Valley Parkway. She bounced right over the concrete barrier to the gardener anyway. And she rolled down into the lake. That's why they can't find her. So it was said in the legend of Olivia Chowder. Olivia Chowder from a better vanished time. Probably. Probably. Oh. That's it. One of the lullabies were sprinkling sparkly dust, and it keeps her at bay. And her and Hector and Harold and her mother. Hector and Harold are pretty rough. They're grazing a little close. They don't make basil. My basil. Wankers. Wankers. Wankity wankers. Wankity wankers. And get up. Piggy. Time to die. Time for you to die. Time for you to set yourself free. Be the piggy you could always be. Come on, I got faith in you. I'm not gonna cry. Die. Bake it in a pie. Poke you in the eye with an iPhone, whatever it takes. Time for you to die.
Baby.
Baby. Ring a day. I'm gonna do something to quack about. I don't think so. Typical. What are you laughing at? Tip. No, none of that shit for the Lord of the Dance crap. I had enough of the Lord of the Rings crap. Lord of the Dance, Michael Flatley. We bought for my father. It was one of the biggest mistakes of my life. I had to watch it like 3 times. I almost shit myself backwards off the couch to death. I was going backwards, like regressing slowly as the minutes went by, inch by inch, step by step, in no less Niagara Falls. No shit. Ain't it? It's my own fault. It was my dumb idea doing it. My sister Meg says, "Oh, that sounds good. I'll make a basket." A basket? I don't want no friggin' basket. He wants underwear and socks. Said he gets this thing I never knew he wanted. Oh my God. He opined once. It was a mistake, guys. Don't do this to yourself. Do you know how long that Lord of the Dancing is, Michael Flatley? Tippity tip 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 tippity tip tip tip. Tippity tip 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 tippity tip 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 tippity tip tip. I'm not making fun of Lord of the Dancing. I'm saying 3 times is too many times. Sorry, it was straight through to no commercial breaks or nothing. Holy shit on DVD. Oh my God, I like to be an Octopus's garden in the sea that day. Damn straight. You damn tootin'. You damn tootin'.
What's going on? Seeing Tom's got spaceship flying off right now.
And he looks over at me and says, "You like it, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, I do. I really do." I was lying.
I know.
I lied.
I know.
Oh my God, I know.
You
I
did
should have
something
done
right.
that. I did. I did. If you tell, you're in trouble.
I'll let you know. I promise I will let you know.
Oh.
Drag
Drag behind a shining car. Also covered with cheddar on a better kind of roll. And the kind we have over here in the USA, the most magnificent ones. If I owe a sub, I'm gonna think I'll get me one. Don't have to die, done and done, because it's broken down. Get to the garden reader, because back to 5 ways from Sonny Jesus Christ Almighty. Fix the dumb village parkway. Fix it. What'd you get paid for? Mr. Chuchula, whatever your label you want to live each out. Whatever friggin' label you want in my TED Talk, you can have whatever label you want. I gotta fix it, Don Valley. You made me late for the concert 1 friggin' minute. 1 friggin' minute, Olivia. You're gonna hear from me. You think I'm kidding, huh? Then you shouldn't let me back in the country. I'm warning you. From limb. Laughing out loud with glee and hope, I got it dribbled down her chin. When we painted faces by the Willowside Park in Riverside. That's not even in Canada. It's in Buffalo. On another place she's never been to before, but she'll go there. We'll take her there. Sling. In the pole barn there. Excuse me.
Olivia makes out there. Olivia makes out there. Olivia makes out on Don Valley. He's there, bakery there. Delicious. Cat bakers and nuts. I heard a snickerdoodling. I know this. I snickerdoodling. Some people make 6%. Oh no, my brakes. It's Ross. I declare, my name is Ross. Right from the Olivia McDutter. Down Bailey Parkway with never the same as the direct Olivia McDutter.
Never the same until they had some crab stick there.
So,
And a crappy bar of cheddar made by 5-Star Bars or something. It's in a black wrapper. They got it at my local warehouse store. Crappy cheddar there. Probably crappier than anything we can make here in Sacagawea land. The one that's in charge. But if you want to hire me, don't call 866 now. Just call me. Mike, $6 man. On your ring. I'm easy to get a hold of. You just got to give me Canadian citizenship, permanent double citizenship. No. And I ain't signing no things like that clown in charge of my House of Representatives lets him be recalled at whatever moment. What a pussy. Oh my God. What a pussy. I swear to God, in the land of politicians, that's a pussy.
That is.
From the Chuck Schumer to Lindsey Graham plays their ass off, you know what? They'll retire in fine Corinthian leather, and that dumbass will be recalled unless somebody dies and he has to take their place. God forbid. But otherwise, and I don't mean that from a standpoint that he cannot do the job. He can't be trusted to do the job because it's the same thing as a flip-flop. If you don't know what that is, it's like a waffle. Some of you know it's a waffle. That's right. If he can be bought that easy by a couple of friggin' senators, or excuse me, actually it is by the senators that kind of forced the whole thing to happen on the GOP side. Yeah, he did. It had nothing to do with the House at all. It had to do because what they control and the other side controls is two different things. And you don't know that, you need to go back and take your civics. Take your civics. And then go and think about voting maybe. Then get involved in any particular way that you are possibly able to. Doesn't matter what you do, you need to educate yourself about something. And then you can make a conscious, informed decision instead of a half-assed, half-baked, Facebook, Instagram, bullshit, bunch of shit decisions. Like feeding kids junk food at school like we ate when we were going to, and you pay tax dollars for it, and so do I. So I'm going to try to do something about it. I don't know if you're going to do anything about it. And write to your newscasters, the ones that are called NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, CNN, ABC. Did I forget anybody? Not in this country, I didn't, basically. I mean, you don't got to write your local affiliate, but that's the best you can do, whatever. And then you tell them, simple. It's how you stop school shootings, or at least you cut back on them. Such a big time way to be incredible. And there'll be law enforcement. Oh, increase things. Yeah. President Trump's got it all baked in there for the help the federal dollars are going to be used. Federal dollars. And by the way, that's a GOP overreach, as far as I'm concerned, or it's an edict, so that I can't blame it on the GOP. I have to look into that again. So I'm going to reserve judgment on that. Subjective judgment. And objectively, you can't achieve the goal of having a better country in the long run. For the people who are going to be here when we're dead, if you don't feed them right, and you don't take care of their brains right, and you just think it's going to be the same old shit and it's all going to fix itself by itself, and it won't. Not anymore. Because their stuff is too smart, and kids are too smart, and then they form the wrong ideas, and they don't have a foundation. Everybody understands above a certain age here, I think, should possibly understand what a structure and a foundational is. If you have a foundation like this built on sand, well, then you know what's going to happen. And you're going to have another school shooting, and you're going to have another one, you're going to have another one. And then, if you think about it afterwards, you could think about all the kids you could have stopped. I've already written to my state
and my federal representatives that can do anything about this at all. They know. Not the only people that writes these kind of things, believe it or not. I'm probably not the only ones that ever had that kind of idea. Doesn't take taxpayer dollars to set aside our legislators' time, their very, very valuable time. In fact, it's so valuable that when they're not using that time the way they're supposed to be, that's when legislation does have to get enacted. And nobody should be getting paid in their health insurance. That's the next thing that goes. If you screw off on that thing, on a deal where you both got to sit down, you're going to have to hammer it out. You're just going to have to hammer it out. There's none of this drawn out crap either. If they could sign a bill over for trillions of dollars during this so-called whatever COVID stimulus crisis where people are getting $1,000 checks and whatever people were getting. And then you're going to hear about the billions is cost for this war here, and what does that buy us in the future? Not much. Now when I could go sell them a nuclear weapon tomorrow if I had one to sell, right? There's a whole bunch of pistachios that grow over there. There's a whole bunch of oil from over there. It's not going anyplace. We did nothing. I just watched something on Frontline. I'm more apt to believe a good percentage, not everything, a good percentage of the guy that got interviewed on that Frontline. If any of you saw it, this guy that represents what's left, and he was pretty good to read his body language. I don't think he has to hide anything. And he didn't make any illusions about it. In fact, he was quite direct. He says, you should pay attention to what your president's, the way he mouths off about Iranians. He says terrible things about us. Now, he's saying Iranians. He's not, you got to remember, not everybody in Iran is chanting death to America. And if they are chanting it, sometimes they might be chanting death to America if you're objective enough to have that much of a viewpoint. They might not have a choice because the kind of country they live in, they might have formed their own ideas, but just like everything else, you and I, we all got to, the devil, it might be the Lord. You're going to have to serve somebody, kiss somebody's ass. And in that country, you might have to really kiss some ass in a certain way, just like we all have had to before, in a way that really, really, really stinks. It does. It just does. And it doesn't go away for a while, maybe a long time until you make the move. And these people want to make a move, but they got to be careful. If they can't burn a bridge, they can't cross that bridge, I should say. Let me take that back. You can't cross that bridge. So, being fair, they can't have a nuclear weapon either. And this guy is in charge of, by the way, in particular, what he is in charge of is the known, very near weapon grade. And that was the last time it was measured when this guy, who appeared in a Frontline interview, taking from another newscast that reported about this, that, and the other thing that's all quite credible as to when the last people that were monitoring knew they had near weapons grade. And it was buried very deep. And it was the most important stuff. And that's the stuff we didn't get. And that's why I think this guy is quite rest assured when he says, doesn't matter if you take that away. He says, people already know how to make it. In time, they'll make it again. Implying they're going to make it again, and then they're going to be very, very unhappy. If you think they were unhappy now, I think you can imply from the look on his face whether he's going to be unhappy or not, whether he even agrees with somebody. He might be told he might work for nuclear weapons, and secretly inside he might actually think what a horrific thing they are. How the hell did I get myself in this? But here I am. So I'm with a reporter. When they're with someone that's a journalist, excuse me, they know this is going to be around forever. This is the thing that happens in people's heads. You get to a certain age, and this guy's not a young chicken anymore. He knows he's going to have to answer to somebody, and he knows he might as well leave a statement for people to pay attention to. If he's going to have something to say, I think that no matter what was prepared for him, his body language spoke, and it matched up with his voice. So he's very, very good at lying, and I don't believe the guy is that good. No, I don't. I watched him. I watched the guy that he was talking to from Frontline, and basically saying your president shouldn't inflame maybe the people, I think the way I'm reading it, maybe I read it wrong, shouldn't inflame the people that are going to try to get rid of the Maluks that are over there running things for a long time, but it might not happen overnight. And at the same time, you should not forget what your president has said about that this, that, and the other thing needs to be wiped off the planet. Now, remember, I'm differentiating between Death to America, which is not chanted by every single person in the world that aligns himself with Islam. That's for damn sure. I have friends that live here, and how they would. They'd fight for this country first. They became United States citizens. You don't want anything bad to happen in this country. And if they do, if they're covert, just like we have covert agents, well, then that's what they are. That's what they're supposed to be. But the rest of the people, they're just regular hardworking, regular people. Whatever, they're regular. They're not the lunatic fringe that nobody can control. Nobody can control that. Not the imam, not the pope, not the head of my church, whatever, the head bishop dude. Nobody can do that. It doesn't work that way. If I want to walk out tomorrow and burn up every piece of grass and within a mile, it's not that hard to do. No matter how wet it is, believe it or not, it's not that hard to do. It's just what are you willing to do in the meantime as they're chasing after you? It's going to take a little bit to get something like that done, but then with some planning, it wouldn't take very much time at all. Think about all the people that have time to plot and plan, and it doesn't happen. The reason it doesn't happen is there's too many eyes on the ground. There's too many things in the sky, too many things monitoring, and the stuff that you hear about every time they announce something about, they discovered that this chip GPT model can do. Well, goddamn, you knew it. They knew that from a long time ago. And if they didn't, okay, well, then they didn't. But either way, it's very bad. Because if they did know it a long time ago, it's extra bad in a way that I couldn't even fathom. And who's able to leverage it is going to be in a very unique position for a time and then maybe at other times. But they're going to be in a unique position just like everything else, like when big currency took off and the people at the top of the pyramid scheme, as I saw it at the time. And a lot of people were benefiting, a lot of people goofed off, just like people that invested in Microsoft. Some stayed and some didn't. Some who stayed did very well. Others, they weren't willing to put their kahunas up there and say, okay, here, see, this is what I got. What do you got? I think Iran is showing all its cards. It's saying, we have this, we've done this. He said, you take it away. They already know how. You can't take away the knowledge. They know how to do it. They can hire in, and they know how to make it. They have plenty of people. They're very well educated. And so they supply oil. It's a proxy war. I still believe it's a proxy war between us and China. That's all it is. It might sound like I'm making small potatoes of people's lives, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm saying I believe subjectively it's a proxy war between the United States and China. Only people who are benefiting right now are people that are oil producers that are able to route stuff around a different way. And that will be probably like maybe someone like Vladimir Putin or maybe BP. I don't know. Whoever the hell can do it. And those ships have to get out of there. They can't just unless you don't want any shipping to be coming in a way that we're in any way, shape, or form in life the way we've been knowing it to continue on until someone could. No, too much passes through there. Too much. Everything under the sun. It's a risky thing to leave it that way as it is, but maybe somebody hasn't figured out, doesn't want to sink the money into. It's better to spend billions on an oil refinery in a place that's going to be a ghost town someday. That'd be Saudi Arabia. They don't have any water. Unless somebody discovers it, you can't desalinate enough. Even if you want to destroy the ocean, which you would. You start doing it on that scale everywhere, it wouldn't be long. It would tip the balance so quick, we'd be inviting I don't know what. It's like somebody saying, okay, well, would you rather have chemotherapy and take a chance of 3 months to 3 more years? Or, and in this case, the earth doesn't give a shit because the earth will be here without us. And it'll be something else. God made his stuff and put it on it, right? Somebody made his stuff and put it on, or maybe it just happened by itself and it was nice and it gets fucked up by people. Excuse my language, it does. So well, there's stuff that we can do right here. And like I said, I think writing to your legislators about if you have to that far and it doesn't get through, you don't get an answer, don't get a response. I wouldn't count on sending in just written. I'd send an electronic notice too and let them know that you don't want them to keep showing. You don't. If you want to see repeat regurgitation of accidents, all kinds of accidents, there's no point. Unless there is a point, unless they want things like that to happen, maybe they do. That makes good for good news, because Jesus, if they didn't have to talk about them, they'd have to talk about boring things like this. Who had a tornado today in the United States? Give me a fucking break. Come on, guys. That ain't right. Chrome, things to think about. Things to think about. Yeah, and don't feed kids shit at school. That's your taxpayer dollars. Try to fix it. Somebody out there's got to have a degree in agriculture and other local economic science has to do with school districts and contracts, because that's got to be redone. Or else you're paying to feed your kids shit. If that's the case, I think I said it the other day. If you want to go that way, let me see it continue that way for longer. I might as well throw in with the dark side and give them everything I could ever possibly think of. Here, this is what I've thought of for free. Just take it and run with it. Kill these sons of bitches so I can live longer, and you can live longer, and you can have it for free. They're like, seriously? And I'd be like, yeah, here, take it. I don't even want anything for it. Take it for free. It buys me extra time on the planet to eat healthy and live well. Fine. Let your kids die. That's your choice. Don Malcolm's farm.
Of course.
I won't be eating that shit. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. When I was growing up, my parents did the best they could. A lot of people ate it. Over-salted, over-processed, whatever food. And it's still in the stores today, and it's way worse. So there's no need for it. A big agriculture doesn't want to shift around. People get all ruffled that their 401ks and shit are going to be messed up. Well, okay. And I guess you don't give a shit about younger people, and it's cool. Then you have a right to feel in that way if it's going to screw with your income. I get it. Objectively, I certainly do. Subjectively, I don't. You're morally bankrupt. And we're all complicit. Anyone that's old enough, and I don't count people necessarily in their 20s. If you're over 30, you're complicit. You've had time to think about it. You saw the stuff that you ate when you were in school, and other people. Don't tell me you never thought about it. Put some thought into it.
Right.
Don Malcolm Farm place. So on Chrome. Somebody's landscaping is being blinded by some kind of nonsense. Yeah, pearls before swine, exactly. Don Malcolm's place. Pearls before swine is exactly right.